freaking...
Hey guys, this is Team Rising Genesis with a sort of a budget deck profile. I mean, the deck's Rock Stun. It's pretty easily cheap to make. The only problem is getting a hold of some of the cards. It's not expensive, it's just kind of, they're old. Well, anyways, we'll get started. Start off with Neospatian Granmole. This is not the build that went undefeated for top 30 or whatever. Just letting everybody know. The combos are pretty simple in this deck. It's actually really fun. It's probably one of the most proficient complete lock stun decks that I've seen outside, like T-King and freaking, what's his name? No, God, I'm retarded. T-King and Doomcout. That's a good combo. I mean, that's a pretty good lock in general. But anyways, start off here. Granmole, it's actually really necessary in this deck to have the Granmole. Morphing Jar, the Jujutsu Master is amazing because just set it, they run into it, their card gets sent top deck, so it's pretty worth running. 3 Fossil Dynamos or Pachis, whatever. Obviously, I run 2 Koshimaru Walls only for the fact that I cannot get a hold of a third one because this is the card that's hard to get a hold of. Guardians, 3 of them, so good. It can stop. It can trap, lock down Gores. It's just a really good card in general. Obviously, the 3 Sandman, 3 Block Golem. This pulls back out your lock when they get destroyed, and it helps prevent. It helps on their turn. It's just really good. I run 2 Giant Rats because you can pull into the Troopers. You can pull into the Granmole. You can pull into the Block Golems. You can pull into quite a bit of this deck. You can pull into the Pachis, and you can pull into the Jujutsu Master, and then 2 card troops for the speed. This helps out a lot. I do not run Grand Soil because I found that it's just too choppy of a play in here. I've tested the Grand Soil build online. I mean, I know it's different, but just I think this build is really well. I do have a side, but all the side is right now is just a Solidarity and warnings and stuff. Just side out the non-rock monsters. 1 Call, 1 Judgment, 1 Goes in a Rivalry. I run Machines and 2 Beasts, right? I believe Ratchet Beasts. Yeah, 2 Beasts, 2 Machines and 2 Beasts. But the Rivalry, you can get over that by setting it. So I set the card trooper they run into, I get a plus off of it, so I draw. Or they don't hit it because they're afraid of the Pachi. So 1 Compulse, 2 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force. Okay, the 2 Mirror Force and the T-Trip and the 2 Bottomless and Compulse is the main reason why this deck, if I start off bad, I have the back row right here to keep it going. The trap lineup, I mean, this keeps this deck real stable, and it's tested really well. It runs super smooth. It's not very choppy. It goes in very well. 1 Dark Hole, and in the spells, Dark Hole, 1 book. Monster Born, I only run 2 MSTs. I don't run the Heavy Storm. I just don't like it. 2 MSTs is fine in this deck. Other than that, they clog because the Wall and the Sandman are both recyclable, and tribute them to negate. 2 Upstart for the speed. It is vital in this deck. I mean, it may give them a 2,000 plus, but this actually helps get through your traps that you need. Draw into that card you needed for the setup, and then 2 Pots. You don't really special summon too much in this deck with a Dynalock, and on top of it, you can pot into that Dyna and then set it, and that really messes over games. People don't want to attack. It gives you another turn to play stuff. I'm making a video and you guys are shaking the shit out of everything.
Tell them to fucking stop it. What?
You guys
You're complaining.
You guys are shaking the computer. And then I run Soul because there is a chance you can get into it, and it is a rock monster. So say I have Card Troop and a Jujutsu Master on the field. I just use Card Troop's effect, mill down, Xyz, go into Soul, run over something, or say I have Rivalry set, activate Rivalry after I Xyz in the Soul, run over something, then when it's destroyed, pull out Dyna. It's just a really good combo. Alright, well that's the Rock Stun deck. I mean, if you were to price this deck out, the Pot of Dualities probably are the most expensive cards in here. The Soul's like $1. The Card Troops probably the second most outside of the Wall. But then, yeah, this deck's really budget. It's really fun to make, really fun to play. And that's the Rock Sun. Alright, thank you.